Good morning, welcome to your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We have some very mild conditions to start November, seeing temperatures this morning already near 70 degrees. Our average high for this time of year is in the mid 60s, so already seeing our morning temperature above our average high. Going to see today a high around 80 degrees. That should be uh, eclipsing the record we had at 79 previously, so should be seeing a record high across the region today. And we'll see a cold front moving through for later on this afternoon in the evening hours. It's going to give us a change in our temperature regime for the weekend, more seasonal averages. The weekend temperatures in the mid to lower 60s. But overall today we'll have a very slight chance of a sprinkle. So looking at our precip chances around 10%, no chance of lightning. And we'll see some breezy winds as well out of the southwest, especially before that front comes through the morning and the early afternoon hours. So seeing a good chance of a wind advisory today. Our current surface analysis, we have this cold front off to our west, prefrontal trough in front of that. We have some breezy southwesterly flow and very mild conditions for this time of year across the region. We've seen this cold front move through, drying out as it does, and not really going to see much in the way of precipitation across the region today. In the weekend, we'll see this area high pressure building in from Canada and moving into our region for the weekend, giving us those more seasonal conditions. Current observation, we have few clouds 8,000 feet, scattered deck 18,000 feet, broken deck at 25,000 feet. Seeing some fairly breezy winds out of the southwest this morning, sustained at 13, gust at 21. We'll see those winds come up here shortly and should see a wind advisory later this morning. Temperature around 69 degrees and relative humidity around 80%. Taking a look at our current satellite imagery across the region, you can see that cold front with this band of clouds off to our west. It's going to be moving through the region for today. That's going to average us out mostly cloudy today. And taking a look at the radar imagery this morning, you can see a few scattered showers well off to our west. These are going to try to approach the region for later on this afternoon, but they're going to dry out as they do so. And taking a look at the HERM model for today, you can see here it does have those showers off to our west and tries to move through some elevated showers around noon today. What won't be making the way to the ground, but moving into the evening hours, could see a brief sprinkle with this actual cold front moving through during the evening hours. But overall, those chances today look slim at around 10%. So looking at our risk chart for today, we'll see a orange condition for our winds this morning, yellow this afternoon. And once that cold front does move through this evening, we'll see those winds actually die down slightly. But overall for this morning, we'll see those winds peaking out at southwest 12 to 17, gusting to 25 for later this morning, and then continuing in the early afternoon with a gust to near 23 knots. Tomorrow morning, we'll see those winds out of the north at 5 to 10 knots, with that cold front expected to move through around 8 p.m. or 20 local this evening. A high today around 80, as I mentioned. Our record high is at 79 for today. We did set a record yesterday, so could be seeing back-to-back days of record highs. And our high yesterday was at 81, so seeing a very similar day to yesterday, just a bit more cloud cover for this afternoon. A low tonight around 51 tomorrow morning, so seeing that cooler air move in behind that cold front. But overall, once we see these breezy winds die down, we'll have a green chart across the board. Our terminal forecast going to see mostly cloudy skies this afternoon, a good amount of mid and upper level cloudiness across the region. Slight chance we see a sprinkle across the region anywhere from about noon to 8 p.m. or 20 local this evening. But overall, those chances look to be about 10% or less. And by tomorrow morning, expecting mostly sunny skies and filtered sunshine across the region. Our tides are running slightly below normal at this time, and looking at a Saturday and a Sunday, green charts across the board, high pressure in control, partly to mostly sunny and seasonable high 65 degrees on Saturday. Saturday night will be cooler, more towards our seasonable lows with a mostly clear sky and a low of 42 degrees. And for Sunday, mostly sunny, partly cloudy, a high of 63 degrees. As I mentioned, green charts across the board for the weekend. It's looking like a good weekend across the region. That's going to complete our 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. I hope everybody has a great day today. We'll be back at 10 o'clock looking at 7 days.